The most powerful weapon to become invincible is to learn to control your emotions. Have you ever felt like life was just too much to handle? Like the problems and challenges you face every day were just piling up and getting worse? You may have felt like you were at the mercy of your emotions, like you were just reacting to everything that was happening around you instead of being in control. But what if there was a way to turn things around? What if you could find a way to master your emotions and become truly unstoppable? That's where Stoicism comes in. It's an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, helping people from all walks of life find strength and resilience in the face of adversity. And the best part is that it doesn't require any special talent or ability. Anyone can learn the principles of Stoicism and apply them to their life to become more resilient and better equipped to deal with whatever life throws their way. So if you're ready to take control of your emotions and become invincible, stick around. We'll explore the key concepts of Stoicism that will help you on your journey. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of how to manage your emotions and become more resilient in the face of adversity. Let's get started. Now let's delve deeper into the world of Stoicism and discover how you can harness its power to take control of your emotions. The first thing we need to understand is the idea of the dichotomy of control. This is a fundamental Stoic principle that helps us differentiate between the things we have control over and the things we don't. When we start to realize that there are many aspects of life that are beyond our control, such as the actions of other people or the outcome of a situation, we can free ourselves from the burden of trying to control everything. Instead, we can focus our energy on what really matters, the things that are within our control, like our own thoughts, actions, and reactions. By practicing mindfulness, we can learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment. This allows us to create a gap between stimulus and response, giving us the opportunity to choose how we react to the things that happen around us. One way to practice mindfulness is through meditation. By setting aside time each day to sit in silence and focus on our breath, we can train ourselves to be more present and aware of our emotions. This practice helps us to cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity, which can be invaluable when faced with challenging situations. Another important aspect of Stoicism is the idea of negative visualization. This practice involves imagining worst-case scenarios in order to prepare ourselves mentally for whatever may come our way. By visualizing negative outcomes, we can anticipate potential challenges and develop strategies for overcoming them. This practice can help us to reframe our thinking and see obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than threats to our well-being. Negative visualization also helps us to appreciate the present moment and be grateful for what we have. When we think about the possibility of losing something or someone, we can gain a new perspective on the value of our current blessings. By practicing negative visualization, we can cultivate a sense of humility and gratitude, which can help us to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. But perhaps the most important lesson we can learn from Stoicism is the importance of rational thinking. The Stoics believed that our emotions can cloud our judgment and lead us to make poor decisions. By developing our rational thinking skills, we can learn to approach challenges in a more level-headed and effective way. One way to improve our rational thinking is through the practice of dialectical reasoning. This involves considering different perspectives on an issue and weighing the pros and cons of different courses of action. By engaging in dialectical reasoning, we can develop a more balanced and objective view of a situation, which can help us to make better decisions. Another way to enhance our rational thinking is by studying the works of great thinkers throughout history. By reading the writings of Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus and Seneca, we can learn how they approach problems and develop strategies for overcoming challenges. This can help us to cultivate a more rational and Stoic mindset, which can be invaluable in times of difficulty. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a powerful toolkit for anyone looking to take control of their emotions and become more resilient in the face of adversity. By understanding the principles of the dichotomy of control, practicing mindfulness and negative visualization, and enhancing our rational thinking skills, we can learn to approach challenges with a clear and level-headed mindset. Remember that the most powerful weapon to become invincible is to learn to control your emotions. When we let our emotions control us, we become like a ship without a rudder, tossed about by the winds of circumstance. But when we learn to harness our emotions and use them to our advantage, we become like a ship with a skilled captain at the helm, able to navigate any storm that comes our way. The Stoics believed that true freedom came not from the absence of emotions, but from the ability to choose how we respond to them. By learning to control our emotions, we can break free from the chains that bind us and live a life on our own terms. It's not always easy to take control of our emotions. In fact, it's often a lifelong struggle. But the rewards of doing so are immeasurable. When we learn to master our emotions, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We become more resilient in the face of adversity, more focused on our goals, and more capable of living a life that is true to our values. So if you want to become truly invincible, if you want to be able to face whatever life throws your way with confidence and grace, then start by taking control of your emotions. Let Stoicism be your guide, and remember that the most powerful weapon to become invincible is to learn to control your emotions. Now I want to hear from you. How do you feel when you hear this topic, controlling your emotions? What's your experience been like? Do you think you've been doing a good job at it? Or is it something you struggle with? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on new videos that will help you become stronger and more resilient. Thank you for watching.